Safe and Pinkja eat the fish down by the blue square, and we will get these shown on the road momentarily. Ideally, you have already traded Mirror the Blue Square with gold for flask. If not, trade Mirror the Blue Square with gold for flask. Get 100 gold per flask. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. We are missing a Druid buff on 17. Nadoosh or Alvarina, please go say Druid buff. Medivh, your seal. Here's a pull timer. Yeah. I mean, it's not critical. You can keep it on yourself if you want. Yeah, so Yisha, take Improved Evo, Goat Cheeks, and then Isala, take Concentration. Icy Wind, Focus Magic, your target. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
Flask up.
2.
Streaming okay. Everyone should be under the boss. We have no hunters, so playing Bone Spike Graveyard should get fucking obliterated. One global raid wide for the Bone Spikes.
잠시 후 뼈가씩 빠르게 깨주세요.
One global raid wide for the Bone Spikes.
뼈폭풍 뼈폭풍.
Okay, a soft spread for the Bone Storm. Do not be in the Cold Flame for more than a second. If not, Cold Flame bad. Boss moves, you move out of the Cold Flame and then stack with your closest neighbors.
잠시 후 뼈가씩 빠르게
One global,
깨주세요.
these Bone Spikes.
바닥
Cold
조심하세요.
Flame as well. Boss is moving, boss is moving. Get under the boss, we have no hunters, get under the boss.
잠시 후
We have no
뼈가씩 빠르게
hunters, get under the
깨주세요.
boss. Reps and triangle, you are in the wrong position. You are not a hunter.
잠시 후 뼈가씩 빠르게 깨주세요.
무엇을 도와드릴까요?
Yeah.
여기까지 찾아올 수 있었던 네가 앞 못 보는 저주에 걸린 이 세상에서 진정한 인간이 일어나는 자리. 진정한 힘이 어디에 있는지 깨달으리라. 조정한 손을 힘줘 살떡 그 안에 흐르는 어두운 피까지 약하고 절뚝거려 창조물에게 장난이 쎄 자신이 부족한 존재를 빨리 깨달아 초월하는 자는 더 빨리 오르리. 주인님을 통한 모든 것이 가능하다.
As I fish down, eat the fish.
의지는 굽힘이 없느니라. 주인님의 맞서는 자는 완전히 파괴되리라. 주인님을 섬기는 자는 마음과 영혼을 다 바쳐 온전하게 의심 없이 섬기는 자는 이해할 수 있는 경지를 넘어 저 높은 곳에 이르렀도다.
On the left beamer, supported by the rogues, fix the trade. On the left adherent, rogues stab it until it is dead. On the right, strike. Your only job on the right will be to bring in the fanatic on the right to the white smoke flare. On the right adherent, close and far, melee and ranged DPS, kill them respectively with warriors on the close, do not charge it. Rats on the far, and just all DPS on right adherents. On transition, all misdirects, or rather all tricks are to Maru off cooldown. In both Phase 1 and Phase 2, no one is here to tunnel Lady Deathspur. Make sure that you are swapping to and killing Cult Adherents first and Cult Fanatics after Cult adherents are dead. We do have the Darnovan quest. This is an additional call to make sure that you have deprogramming. Go get deprogramming if you do not have it. Turn around and get it from the quest giver. Make sure that you have the quest. In regards to the first wave of ads, hold your Starfalls, Nadoosh, and Alberina. Hold any AoE until we have confirmed that Darnovan is safe. I do have Smackums as protection for Darnovan, so no one else needs to go protection or anything. Again, we have it taken care of. Don't worry about that. Full timer. Alberina fast up. IC1 fast up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Darnovan left. Darnovan left. Get Darnovan to the back. Once Darnovan is out of range, you can Starfall and such, but wait for him to be far away. Dominate in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sala, you appear to have your weapons on, and you appear to have killed Typher Invite and Medivh. Fix your shit, retard. After this, you can stream and show me your DBM config. We'll take a look at it together. Dominating 3, dominating 2, dominating 1, prepare to CC your friends. Hard stop on boss, pull pets, let your dots drop. Gandalf, you have your weapons on and should not. We are doing a third wave of ads. Nadoosh, when you're out of that, go ahead and battle res, tie for Inv.
바닥 조심하세요.
You do need, I believe, physical damage for that. Yep, physical damage dealers. Kill adherents, kill all the adherents, get the fanatics only after the adherents are dealt with. Kill all the adherents, there's a deformed, kite it. Do not attack it if you're a melee DPS, it's not for you. Get all these ads down, wait for mind control, and gently push the boss, gently push the boss. Distracts and checks off cooldown, Sumeru.
영혼 등장.
Fresh ghosts have spawned, move from them, move from the ghosts. Larry, you are not that important, move from the ghosts, there is an arrow on your head.
영혼 등장.
Move from the ghosts, move from the ghosts.
영혼 등장. 영혼 등장.
Move from the ghost first, then DPS on skull. Move from the ghost first, then DPS on skull.
영혼 등장.
Move from the ghost, then finish off the odds. Move from the ghost, then finish off the odds.
등장.
Move from the ghosts. Tree fire your tricks onto me.
영혼
Joe, when you're
등장.
out of that, hand of salvation, Kinsey. Get Dardo back when you can. I'm gonna pull the boss back from
영혼
the stairs.
등장.
Move from the ghosts. Move from the ghosts. Clean up those fanatics on
영혼
strike.
등장.
Moving from the ghosts. Moving from the ghosts. No, just sit there and pop them.
내 의지에 저항하길.
영혼 등장. 영혼 등장.
I do should have got cheeks. Move from the ghost first. Move from the ghost first.
영혼
Ignore
등장.
ads and push boss. Ignore ads and push boss. Sorry, we got there. Dory, like you say, it wasn't you, but like I'm like looking at the ghost walk into you, like multiple times that fight. I don't know how you're fucking this up with the add-on.
좀 더 가까이 가야 합니다.
Turn in your quest. Turn in your quest. Turn in your quest. Yes, for one of the mind controls.
너무 멀리 있습니다.
/DBM, navigate to Lower Spire, Lady Dustper, scroll out to the bottom. We're scrolling. Remove weapons by timer always, and then change the drop down. So tick the box there, and click on the little drop down arrow. Like, yeah. It should be much harder for it to fuck up. You should still have automatic weapon removal, the standalone add-on on top of that, but where? Yeah. Stay here. All it takes is one to Divine Storm the melee to death. Make sure you turned in deprogramming. Make sure you turned in deprogramming. Taking a trip back in time to Lord Margar. Top bone spec damagers, MMR Terrorist, Smackums, and Lyn the Warrior. With MMR Terrorist doubling the next two behind us. Top adherent damagers, we have Nurtric, MMR Terrorist, and Alberina. Top fanatic damagers, we have Homeless Lariat and Is It Safe, with Homeless dominating the cult fanatic damage. pretty heavily, and for the one deformed we had Homeless, Icy Wind, and Privilege. Interrupts for the Lady Deathwar fight. MMR Terrorist absolutely demolishing the interrupt meters, followed by a Nurtrick, followed by a multi-way tie. Misdirects and Tricks continue to maru. Strike will be jumping. Strike has a star on his head. Do not jump unless you see the star on the other boat. Make sure you have your jetpack from Zaphod Boombox. Yeah, still time to get your jetpack from Zaphod Boombox. Yes. In regards to damage taken, Cold Flame damage, Eleanor leading the way. Cold Flame damage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strike should be jumping as a star on his head. I'll be hanging out here. Yeah, 1 second. Maybe I'll get there. As a reminder, you never need to actually attack the islands that spawn on our boat.
4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 전투마법사 등장.
We took over 1.3 million damage from a Vengeful Blast. Many of you seem to have forgotten your jetpack. In contrast to the previous weeks, like 500 and 300,000 damage from Vengeful Blast, that is considerably sloppier. Again, there is nothing more important on the Lady Deathwar fight than simply moving away from the spirits. No dogs, yes. You have a literal arrow on your head.
전투마법사 등장.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Here's your DKP explanation. It doesn't really get too much deeper than that. If you have any questions after reading that, you can either DM me on Discord or
3,
say something in voice chat or whatever, or whisper me.
전투마법사 등장.
So you're going to see an item go into raid warning. In this case, the item is Snow Serpent Malhelm, and at this time you would place a bid if interested on Snow Serpent Malhelm. You pass on that loot. I left it on group loot. If purple, pass. If not purple, greed or disenchant. Handguards of Winter's Respite. These are not the hands you're looking for, brother. Damn. Gendarme's chaos. Gendarme's chaos. No, betting. Nibbling, no bidding, nibbling, no bidding. Asala and IC1 do a roll. Good. Fallen Lords handguards. Fallen Lords handguards are now bidding. Indeed. Indeed they are. Death Wish Branch, also a fish is down by the blue square. I'll get the show on under here in just a second. Amulet of the Silent Eulogy is now bidding. Amulet of the Silent Eulogy is now bidding. We will start the roleplay off of this timer. This is a roleplay starting timer. Scourgeborn Wax. Scourgeborn Wax is now bidding. Do a druid buff for missing Wisdom everyone, goat. Dandalf focus magic target, Lariat your inner fire. Closing bid on the aforementioned. Maybe.
아직 준비되지 않았습니다.
Catching on the loot, we have the Ring of Rapid Ascent, the Ring of Rapid Ascent.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Crazy, are you back up?
1.
Roleplay initiate.
놈들이 쓰러뜨린 호드 병사와 쓰러진 얼라이언스 쓰레기 하나하나가 리치 왕의 군대를 더 강대하게 했다. 지금 이 순간
I can mammoth and you can buy some bulls.
이 병사를 훨씬 더 나빠지려 하는군. 오너라, 리치 왕께서 내리신 힘을 맛보게 해주마.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strike taunt. Strike taunt. Landing shot, any of the warriors.
4, 3,
Blood beasts,
two,
blood beasts, blood
one.
beasts. It is time to swap to and kill the blood beasts. QDS Hem of Hope, Breadstem Manitoid. Mark on Albarina. Again, QTS Hem of Hope, QTS Cletus Priest, Hem of Hope.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Blood beasts, blood beasts. We have no hunter trap, so typhooning is pretty valid here. Mark on Larets. Mark on Almarina and Larret, go cheeks. Next is QTS. Next is QTS. The beasts in 5, 4, 3. Mark on Dandolf. QTS keep up Dandolf for the rest of the fight. I got there. And pass on the loot. Deathbringer, well. Indeed, pass the fight into my terrorist.
빛이시여, 순간이동기가 작동합니다.
지왕의 손길이 느껴지네. 우릴 보고 있어.
Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight, Mage Druid. Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight, Mage Druid. Conqueror normal, Paladin Priest Warlock. We do not have Bloodwing Quest, so we will proceed into the Plague Wing. Eventually, but for now it's fine. Protector, Heroic, Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. Protector, Heroic, Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. $20, $20. Deathbringer will. Deathbringer will. Brilliant King's Ember. Pick the corpses as they fall. You never know. You know. Get some pants. Go straight in. Jamming haste is here if you're looking to like snipe heals, which isn't your job. Do a druid buff, do a mage buff, do priest buffs. Might on warriors, wisdom on shamans.
Five, four,
Delete
three,
your WTF folder. Don't
two,
pull, don't pull, don't pull.
one.
Don't pull. Let's get out of the area. Yeah, we how this for now. Oh. Oh. There's the button. Not the sharpest style. Rebuff those who are dead. Play Jeeves. Everyone in the raid, take the time to right-click on the star, repair and refresh your reagents. No one should be asking for Jeeves for at least an hour. Layer 2 of Vampiric Embrace, Shadow Form, Enter Fire. Homeless Rogue, your poisons. Kings onto mages, onto priests. The Medieval. QTS, are you good to go? Right. Full timer for real.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Yeah, that's fine.
끔찍한 소식이에요, 여러분. 썩은 얼굴이 죽었답니다. 그런데 끝내주는 소식도 있어요, 여러분. 썩은 얼굴은 죽어서 수액을 넘겼다.
There goes DPS.
아니, 제가 이런 명언을 알다니 놀랄 노자이에요.
Yes, for faster DPS to cut. That won't be necessary. Probably. Windy sheet bidding in the meantime. Windy sheet bidding in the meantime. Place your bid for the windy sheet. Death Surgeon sleeves. Death Surgeon sleeves. Now bidding. They fish down for those need. We have the rot resistant breastplate. The rot resistant breastplate. Now bidding.
우선 대상을 정해야 합니다.
Easy. Best gloves. Best chest. Yeah. Icrox, you good to go? Word. Crazy Wisdom Hunters, do a mage buff, do a priest buff. One moment. Yeah, Paul timer is deploy. Your initial tricks to mirror, subsequent tricks to DPS.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Probably fine.
평범한 가스 구름이 아니거든요.
당신이 대상입니다.
No defensives for the pungent blights. Pop said
광역
defensives in
데미지
2,
들어옵니다.
1, no.
가스구름이 아니거든요. 프린스 언제나 제일 좋아했어. 썩은 얼굴 다음으로 말이야.
If interested, faceplate of the Forgotten.
를 많이 남겼어. 내가 맛볼 수 있다는 거야.
Leather of stitched scourge parts. Leather of stitched scourge parts. Are they? Carapace of Forgotten Kings, Carapace of Forgotten Kings, now betting. The specs and tricks are to stage set, subsequent tricks to DPS, use cooldowns at the start. We are aiming to skip first green. Make sure you are DPSing users properly from your max possible casting range, that you are getting knocked to table and staying at table. Once you are at table. On spawn, Medivh and Asala give the A-bomb a small kings, Peek and Joe give the A-bomb a small might, and either Boomy give the A-bomb a small druid buff. There's a fish down by the blue square. We are about an hour into the raid. If you need a flask, I will sell you a flask. Check your poisons, check your spellstones. Ready, check. And dealer. Forward. Focus magic your target. Do a priest buff, mage buff. Full timer here.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
A-bomb is up.
웅덩이
A-bomb, move
시전.
out of slime puddles, especially melee. That's a double puddle in melee. Get the fuck out.
당신이 대상입니다. 당신이 대상입니다.
First impact or whatever, sure.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
Get stacked with Nurtrick. Oh, that's quite good. Prepare to dodge malleable in 5 seconds. After malleables, Nidoosh, shield battle arrows, homeless. Wait for malleables. Malleables are now coming out. Dodge the malleables first, and then Nidoosh, shield battle arrows, homeless rogue.
웅덩이 시전. 잠시 후
Out of the slime
가스탄.
puddles. Not you.
가스탄 설치됨.
Gas.
잠시 후 탱탱.
Malleables in 3. Dodge the malleables first. Max range from the evolved lose.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
Asala, second shield yourself if you haven't. Get distance from the green.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
That is. You are fucking
탱탱
retarded one.
골덩이
Holy
시전.
shit.
잠시 후 가스탄.
Also, everyone else there, Pink Ja and Homeless Rogue, you shouldn't be on top of the thing here.
가스탄 설치됨.
Checking gas, move the boss, malleables in 5.
잠시 후 탱탱
Malleables in 3.
탱탱 골.
Kill this gas cloud and then you can push the boss. Alberina, you'll Butteros, Homeless Rogue, strike on transition, you'll get
웅덩이 시전. 대상입니다. 잠시 후 탱탱 골.
Medivh, do you know what to do with gas cloud? Question mark. Come in, Medivh, the Ret Paladin. Like, okay, so even if you don't see the red line on you, why do you have 80,000 damage to oozes as a fucking paladin? Like, you would see that you're the target of the gas cloud if you were swapping to it. Why are you tunneling the boss? That's not your job here. Also, you can use Hand of Reckoning on the oozes for free damage because they're not if they're not targeting you. All DPS, including you, and also Dandolf the Mage. Beep boop, Dandolf, can you hear me? How are you at 54,000 damage to oozes as a mage? Explain yourself. Okay, we had more than one orange, and also you can still DPS it while you're running. There was like a green after the orange, and then there was that other gas cloud. 54,000 damage is like 3 fireballs. Again, you, Homeless, and Homeless is dead, it was a credit. But Medivh, Homeless, Standolf, you are below the tank. Pink Joe, you're like just above the tank. Also, Lynn the Warrior, Beat Boop, Lynn the Warrior, can you hear me? Lynn the Warrior, can you explain why you thought it was a good idea to charge the green ooze after getting knocked away? Until the green ooze has retargeted, you must get distance from the green ooze, preferably, ideally, towards the table. You want to get knocked from the green ooze towards the table and then remain at the table stacked with everyone else. If done properly, the green ooze will continue to knock people into the table and everyone will remain stacked. Well, the damage is split among the people stacked, so I guess it's repair the
아직 사용할 수 없습니다.
we gotta any resurrectors pick up this priest buffs. Never trick your molten armor, focus magic your target, might, wisdom, kings the raid, QDS 200 fire, druid buff, mage buff, priest buffs, Lariat your shadow form. Alrighty. So again, from the top. We are using our cooldowns at the start, we are skipping first green, same thing we did the last time. You are moving out of slime puddles, you are dodging malleables. All DPS are swapping to oozes when they are out. If you are the gas cloud target, you are kiting it initially to the table and then shifting around. You are stacking for the green ooze target, you are getting knocked towards the table and then remaining at the table to get continually knocked into the table. On pull, Flask Up, Homeless, Fit Dad, MMR Terrorist, and Pink Joe. Here's a pull timer. Now would be the time to Flask Up if your Flask has either expired or less than 5 minutes on it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A-bomb is up. With the A-bomb.
웅덩이 시전.
Get out of these slime puddles.
당신이 대상입니다. 당신이 대상입니다. 당신이 대상입니다. 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
Sacred Shield.
Aggro.
Get knocked into the table. Get knocked into the table and remain at the table. Stack up at the table.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
2단계.
녹 대상 뭉치고
Okay,
쫄들하세요.
Finish this before it dies.
잠시 후
Kills this
탱탱볼.
one.
탱탱볼.
Let's see.
잠시 후 웅덩이 시전. 가스탄 설치됨.
Gas move.
잠시 후 탱탱볼. 탱탱볼.
Stops the valuables.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 잠시 후 탱탱볼. 탱탱볼. 웅덩이 시전.
Balls.
잠시 후 가스탄. 가스탄 설치됨. 잠시 후 탱탱볼.
Dodge the malleable goo. Alberina, once you are settled, Balara's, is it safe? Before? We are gonna do one more ooze before pushing.
잠시 후 웅덩이 시전.
Bring the boss to
탱탱볼.
40 and dodge malleables.
잠시 후
준비
가스탄.
대상입니다.
Keep pushing boss for now. Pull pets off boss, let dots drop slow on the boss. Malleables in 5, get max range from the green ooze that's
잠시
coming
후
up here.
탱탱볼. 탱탱볼. 녹
Dodge
대상
malleables,
뭉치고
everyone on the evolve
쫄들하세요.
will ooze. Dodging malleables, and everyone on the evolve will ooze. Nipala, how do you get fucking malleable?
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 웅덩이 시전.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
당신이
Push boss.
대상입니다.
잠시 후 탱탱볼. 잠시 후 가스탄. 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
Knocked into the table.
녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요. 잠시 후 녹 대상 뭉치고 쫄들하세요.
Attacking my terrorist, I'm my terrorist, you should be getting knocked into the table, you should not be over here, it's very silly.
잠시 후 가스탄.
Stage to on 1,
탱탱볼.
dodge the malleable goo.
가스탄 설치됨.
Check gas. Ryu is taunting.
잠시 후 탱탱볼.
Crazy, can you put taunt nearby?
탱탱볼.
Not yet, but yeah.
웅덩이 시전.
Yeah. And on 2.
잠시 후
Taunt
탱탱볼.
run, taunt run. Taunt run is important.
탱탱볼. 잠시 후 가스탄.
Oh, fuck.
가스탄
Yeah,
설치됨.
he reached you before it gave you the stack, that's unfortunate. Okay, that works.
잠시 후 탱탱볼. 탱탱볼. 웅덩이 시전.
It's the last days. Sloppy but done. Sloppy but done.
같지 않아요.
As if you can res. It's a nice short run. Who do we lose on like the first transition? Pink Joa, Shadow Crux. Is it safe? Was dead. Who's the fourth? Dandalf, I think, was dead, right? Yeah. This is ooze damage for the kill. You cannot hamstring the ooze. Yes. If all the mages were Nurtric oozing, then not likely that was much of a problem. Conqueror normal, Paladin Priest Warlock. Conqueror normal, Paladin Priest Warlock. Do you have a fish down by the blue square?
우선 대상을 정해야 합니다.
Vanquisher normal, or Death Knight Mage Druid. Protector Heroic, Warrior Hunter Shaman, Protector Heroic, Warrior Hunter Shaman. Shackle or Repentance, the blue square, Priests and Ret Paladins, Priests and Ret Paladins, Priests and Ret Paladins. Do you have the fucking like blood mirror on you? Same deal, Shackle or Repentance, the blue square. See tricks available, one trick's available. Turn.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Tiny Abomination in a jar. I mean, as we saw, it does confuse the ooze. Tricks to Stage to subsequent tricks to DPS. It's fine, I saw. Eat the fish, Dandolf, Icy Wind, Albrina, Nadouche, Flask up on pole. Strike. At any given moment, aim to tank the 2 bosses underneath a kinetic orb as we have no hunter, but your swipe should hit at least 1 kinetic orb up into the air. As for the others, I don't know. We'll deal. Yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one.
필멸자가 같은 그리 쉽게 우리를 이겼다고 생각했어? 찬네임은 리치왕이 다스리는 불멸의 병사들이야. 이제 합쳐진 그 힘을 보여주겠어. 일어나라, 형제들이여. 적들을 물리쳐라.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 거리 벌려의
Hard shock
소용돌이입니다.
vortex is casting.
요동치는 폭탄 생성.
Impossible.
잠시 후 교체. 요동치는 폭탄 생성. 거리 벌려의 소용돌이입니다.
Hard shock vortex desat crazy. That was a fireball on. I'm actually not sure who, but someone fireballed all the melee.
요동치는 폭탄 생성.
Appear to be the case, yes. Who had the empowered flame ball? I was not looking at the time. Because an empowered shock vortex went out on the target swap, so everyone was spread.
요동치는 폭탄 생성. 잠시 후 교체.
Get back and get buffed quickly. Yeah, if you're in combat, come. Range DPS on Skull, melee DPS waits. The reason you are waiting as a melee DPS is because the Severed Essence is a proximity cast. If you're close to the Valkyrie when Severed Essence casts, you'll be cloned and you can attack it safely. Alrighty, one of the two Valkyries is dead. Your journey through the middle should be much safer. However, ideally we don't have to make it again until we are at Lich King. There's a fish down by the blue square. You will aim to pull the Blood Prince Council off of this timer. It is more than enough time to have all of your buffs, eat the fish, and etc. Indeed. Dandolf, your molten armor. Dandolf, focus magic at target. Homeless rogue and Medivh, eat the fish by the blue square. Give us a shadow protection. Never mind, happened. Your tricks the trade onto stage set at this time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
거리 벌려요.
Power Shock
소용돌이입니다.
Vortex is casting.
요동치는 폭탄 생성. 중참 먹댐. 중참 넣댐. 중참 넣댐. 중참 넣댐. 잠시 후 교체. 요동치는 폭탄 생성.
Baron Palderam.
요동치는 폭탄 생성.
Alright, Empowered Fireball. You're probably fine over there.
요동치는 폭탄 생성. 잠시 후 교체.
Target switch to Keleseth.
충격 지역 근처. 요동치는 폭탄 생성. 충격 지역 근처.
Vortex near Keleseth. Be aware.
요동치는 폭탄 생성.
Mid shoulders of frost tip thorns. Probably don't need all 4 mages to be up there. Anyways, do not move up the ramp, do not move up the ramp, do not move up the ramp, do not move up the ramp. We are waiting, we are waiting, we are
5,
waiting. And
4,
mages,
3,
we'll probably go ahead and
2,
move up the ramp.
1.
Lead us off now. Whichever rogue, grab the doodad and start spinning. Incarnadine, Band of Mending, 1 of 2. Incarnadine, Band of Mending, 1 of 2. Incarnadine, Band of Mending, 2 of 2. Incarnadine, Band of Mending, 2 of 2. And give me 1 moment before I begin here. We have a fish down by the blue square. Alrighty, so we're introducing a new concept to the Blood Queen Lanathala fights. You're going to see an item go out into raid warning here. In this case, is this Hellstone. You are placing a bid to get the bite. Whoever has the highest bid on this fellow Hellstone will be the person who receives bite. You will receive 1 Tricks the Trade from the rogues. If someone scams you, no, we're bidding for the bite. Not a roll, but a bid, Larrett. That's fine, Crazy. So again, if you are interested in being first bite, you are placing a bid at this time for the bite. You'll get 1 initial tricks, and then subsequent tricks will go to you in a staggered fashion. If someone scams you out of the bite, you'll be refunded the DKP amount you bid, plus all of the DKP of the person who scammed you out of a said bite. Okay. Anyways, of the rogues, privilege, homeless, and is it safe, coordinate amongst each other who will do in order. So I'll say Trounce, you will be giving the bid winner your initial tricks. Privilege and homeless, you'll be tricksing Maru on pole. And then after that, you're coordinating your tricks on the bid winner. Word. Alrighty, so Trounce, Tree Fire. We still have time to pull, don't stress over the heroism. One second. Mailbox request in the chat. Ready, so Privilege and Homeless, you'll be giving your tricks to Maru on pull. Is it safe? You'll be trixing Kinsey on pull, and then Privilege and Homeless, you will stagger your tricks into, in this case, Kinsey, with Is it safe being third in the rotation as he is using his tricks first. Don't fuck up your tricks staggering. Get a Kings on mages. Okay. Let's get a Druid buff. Yep. This is the pull timer we will be going with. No one should be initiating the pull on the boss other than me. I will initiate at approximately 1 second left on the timer. No, DPS is normal. He's getting a tricks at the start from Is it safe, so everyone is doing what they would normally do. Do not inch
5,
towards the boss. We are
4,
waiting, we are
3,
waiting, we are waiting.
2, 1.
And I am going.
잠시 후 연결. 잠시 후 모여드는
Summoning
어둠.
shadows in 1. Alright. Rogues, your tricks are starting to come off cooldown. Use them in order. You guys have overlapped. Tree Fire, you should not have
잠시
gone
후
there.
연결.
Multipass in whatever. Multipass in 4 seconds to yours. Ready. Trounce, you will wait, and Privilege will go in 17 seconds.
잠시 후 모여드는 어둠.
Swimming Shadows in 2. Lyn, the warrior.
잠시 후 연결.
Trounce, you have overlapped again, despite what I just said.
짝꿍과 만나세요.
Homeless, go ahead. Trounce, you are not tricksing for Homeless Rogue, Homeless Rogue, Homeless Rogue, Homeless Rogue,
잠시 후
Homeless Rogue.
모여드는 어둠.
Homeless Rogue. You say so? Okay. Privilege, go ahead. And Trounce, wait.
잠시 후 연결.
Acrux, Hymn of Hope. Trounce, go ahead.
잠시 후 모여드는 어둠.
Swarming Shadows plus Fear.
잠시 후 공포.
Alberina. Get to the raid. Get a Fear Ward on. Strike, you can pick up Alberina. Alberina, wait for air phase to end to take it. Medivh, this is shadow damage. Your heart was in the right place. Your aura was not. Isala takes shadow, count to 2, and then aura mastery. Get stuck, get stucked.
잠시 후 모여드는 어둠.
Counts, you are really bad at this. Oh man. I'll have to get you home check.
잠시 후 연결.
잠시 후 모여드는 어둠.
Swarming Shadows in 1. Trounce, go ahead. Privilege, wait. Go cheeks. Okay. Slight scam on the tots, but could have been much worse. Right, but then okay, so even after the first one, I told you to wait verbally, right? And then you're like, nope, I'm gonna push the button again.
니놈이 한때는 내 전우였지만 지금은 그저 배신자일 뿐이다. 오너라, 두 번째 죽음을 맞이해라.
Push down by the blue square. That's it right there. Conquer normal, paladin priest warlock. Conquer normal, paladin priest warlock. Vanquisher, Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid, Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid.
Aggro.
Moving on. Ice Crown. Glacial. No, I'll rebid the Vanquisher in a moment. I don't think anyone won the last time anyway. Anyways, Ice Crown Glacial Wall is the current active bid. Ice Crown Glacial Wall. Belt Bomb or Freezing, or we don't have a Freezing Arrow, so we need an Engineer with a Belt Bomb, which you don't have. Fine. I will pull blue square away, DPS should be on Skull. Do not approach blue square, DPS should be on Skull. Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid. Anyone want the Vanquisher normal, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid? That as a no. Vanquisher Heroic, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid. Vanquisher Heroic, Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid. I mean, I'll be rotating to Holy Paladin for Syndra. Maybe. It's fine. We'll see. So what we're working with. As for VDW, I have full confidence in your ability to like 2-heal VDW. It'll be fine.
스발라를 도울 지원군이 곧 올 거요. 신속히 처치해야 하오.
멍청한 크로. 우리 군대를 키워주려고 사람들을 모아왔군. 일어나라. 은빛 십자군 용사들이여. 죽은 몸으로 리치왕을
리치왕의 뜻에서 벗어나려나. 내가 주의를 끌어보았어. 형제들을 무덤으로 돌려보내고 나서 나를 도와주시오.
오너라 스컬지. 누가 진짜 용사 호칭을 들을 자격이 있는지 주인님께 보여주리라. 그럼 네가 옳았을지도.
스컬지를 상대하는 이 전쟁에서 큰 일을 하셨습니다. 빛의 가호가 있기를.
If you are in group 1, target star. If you are in group 3, target moon. If you are in group 2, target triangle. If you are in group 4, target circle. If you are a swimmer, there's a blue square on bread. And then a diamond on crazy. Yep. Taking a trip back in time, I believe I forgot to do this after surfing. Top blood beast damagers, Sala, Alberina, and MMR terrorist. Do a druid buff, do priest buffs. Alberina eat the food. Full timer deploy. Very silly.
Aggro.
영웅들이여, 나를 도와다오. 더는 저들을 붙들어 놓을 수 없다. 이 상처를 치유해다오.
If you are
타오르는 해골 업제자 생성.
사정거리에서
Yep.
벗어났습니다.
Aggro.
If you are a DPS of any sort, you should never be going to the upper right or upper left. You should be letting those mobs filter in to the center.
Aggro. Aggro.
광역 데미지 들어옵니다.
타오르는 해골 업제자 생성.
Aggro.
광역 데미지 들어옵니다.
타오르는 해골 억제자 생성.
Aggro.
힘이 돌아오고 있다. 영웅들이여, 계속 싸워라.
타오르는 해골 억제자 생성.
Aggro.
광역 데미지 들어옵니다.
Aggro.
다시 힘을 얻었다. 이세라여, 더러운 생명들의 안식을 내릴 수 있도록 은혜를 베푸소서.
Leggings of Dying Candles.
서리 여왕께 다가가도록 두지 않겠다. 서둘러라. 저들을 막아라.
Aggro. Aggro. Aggro.
Niece of Malachite. Niece of Malachite is now bidding.
Aggro. Aggro.
Do you want the pencils? Yep. Bracers of Eternal Dreaming. Bracers of Eternal Dreaming.
아직 사용할 수 없습니다.
For the moment, at least. We have 5 mages. But also, like, melee has to be taken care of. Don't you worry your wide forehead about it.
여기까지 오다니 너무나 어리석구나.
노스랜드의 얼음바람.
No, you are becoming the melee haste. Rotate to Rune Cross. And then Asala rotates to Protection Paladin. And... That is what I just said, yes. So Rogue's the raid. Your tricks are going to be to Asala. I would say do 2 rounds of tricks to him to create a threat buffer, and then tricks DPS as we hit phase 3. Tombs are 2/2/2. Positions will be flared. Do not cast with Unchained Magic. Remain at the belly. It is a very simple rule to follow. Need a summon, type 1, 2, 3 in chat. Help assist at the summoning stone. Someone needs a summon, and I'll be right back 1 sec. Hello. Fit Dad, your Spellstone. Do a Priest buffs, 2 missing. Do a Might on Rogues. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Give Thorns to
1.
Asala.
노스랜드의 얼음바람이 영혼까지.
Well, we don't have any hunters. Everyone should be firmly on the blue square at this stage. Goat Cheeks, Maru, Aurora, Dendolf, Redsham, Nurtrick. Simply do not cast Unchained Magic. QTS heal the group and
밖으로
Sala.
뛰세요.
Cloak, rogues, drop your chill to the bone. Nadoosh, Goat Cheeks, Maru, Dandolf, Breadsham, Shadowcrux. Drop your instability, drop your chill to the bone. Goat Cheek, Runecross, Nadoosh, Goat Cheeks, Cutius, Lariat, Nurtrick. You should Barkskin that, Nadoosh.
Aggro.
And Nadoosh, when you're out of there, innervate Maroon Group 1. Break.
Aggro.
Rogues, you can probably start tricksing each other. Red Shamru, Kinsey, QTS, Fit Dad, Lariat. Do not cast Unchained Magic, it is a very simple rule.
중참 높음.
Remain at the belly. Not casting. Brad, this might kill you, I'm
중참
sorry.
높음.
4, 3, 2, 1.
밖으로 뛰세요.
Kill me. Goat Cheeks, Maru, QTS, Albrina, Lariat, Shadowcrux. Keep pushing boss for now.
중참
Gentle,
높음.
actually, yeah, gentle, stop on the boss.
중참
Pull pets, let
높음.
dots drop. Stop on the boss. Put dots. Push. Shadowcrux, Divine Hymn, you can generate 1 stack to do that, it's fine. Shadowcrux, your middle, Goat Cheeks, Medivh, and Martyris is a safe pink draw, go. Good job, Shadowcrux.
Aggro.
QTS, that was dumb. Nadoosh Barrows, QTS. Dodge the next bomb. Upper left bomb. Stop on left. And break.
2단계.
Heroism. And do not cast the Unchained Magic, it is a very simple rule. QTS out, QTS run out, QTS run all the way out, QTS. Divine Shield Goat Cheeks, Kinsey Iceblock, Nurtrick Iceblock. I'm GTSing.
중참 높음.
I see wind out. Medivh, your Aura Mastery. When didn't. Pink Joa, your Aura Mastery.
중참 높음.
Goat Cheeks, you can desock.
3, 2, 1.
밖으로 뛰세요.
Serp, I will desock Aura Mastery. I'm heading out. Killer. Nope, passing loot.
아직 준비되지 않았습니다.
Conquer. Let's click. Down I go, actually. Conquer normal, Paladin Priest Rock. Conquer normal, Paladin Priest Rock. Another Conqueror normal, Paladin Priest Warlock. A Conqueror Heroic, Paladin Priest Warlock. And a Syndragos's Cruel Claw. A Syndragos's Cruel Claw. Closing bid on the aforementioned Syndragos's Cruel Claw. Yeah, actually. Um, do I like that? Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah, 1 second. Curious, on your raid frames, are you able to see groups like cleanly? Like, can you see that you are in group 5? Can you see the members of group 1, 2, 3, 4? If not, then you'll probably have a pretty big problem healing this. Hello, hello. Beep boop, curious. Okay. So QT, your job, starting at 24 seconds until the poll is about to happen, is to make sure that 15 people, those in groups 5, groups 3, and group 4, always have a power word shield on them. You do not need to worry about group 2. You do not need to worry about group 1. Those are the responsibility of the Arsham and the Holy Paladin. But if someone has Infest on 5, 3, or 4, that means that you fucked up at some point along the way. I need to make sure that they have shields on them. Give me a moment. Oh, you actually meant 30. Okay, hang on. One moment. Yeah, so that's fine. I'll be a minute. Everyone can take a brief stretch while I do things. Summon. There's a fish down by the blue square. And I'll be done in just a moment. Apologies for the delay. I think I've things doubled here. You can read ahead or follow along. Mistrix and Trix return to Mirror the Death Knight. In Group 1, I am marked as in tank. Strike is marked as off tank. Acrux, you are primary necrotic, and it's going to be important that you watch Strike as well, as he cannot dispel himself. Mistrix 1 and 3 will just be Ilyasa the Hunter. 1 second. 2 and 4 will be Homeless and Is It Safe? Shadowcrux, Hymn of Hope when you can fit it in on Transition 1 with Brad's Manatide. I forgot to update that part, but you know what I mean. QTS to your Hymn of Hope is at your discretion, or when we are settled in Chamber 1. Salvations, Asala, you'll do Aurora, Pink Joa to Nurtric, and Medivh to Kinsey. This is to be used as Lich King starts moving. Like 69.9% is when you're looking to do that. On second Raging spawn, mages swap over to the second Raging, kill second, third Raging, and Ice Spheres. We only have the one Shadow Priest, so help out on Ice Spheres, Boomies, Hunter, Mages. Nadoosh, innervate Breadsham, Alberina, innervate Goat in Group 5, and strike as able and needed. Isala, you will do first Holy Wrath into Pink Joa, into Medivh, into Goat if needed. Shadowcrux and Bregan soak odds, and just the tanks will soak evens. Do Typhoon the spirits as they approach. At this time, do let me know if you are the worker, and at this time, if you need a Swiftness Potion, you can trade for a Swiftness Potion to blue square, trade with either gold, or just open a trade and you'll get Swiftness Potions. If you don't put in gold, I'll put in Swiftness Potions. Put in gold, you'll get a flask, probably. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask those questions. Here's a ready check. Ideally, you are a mage. If you do not blink the defile, delete your character. Asala, you are a ret for the moment, yes. One second, Asala. Confirmation ready check, ideally for Paul. The roleplay will begin off of this timer. This is not a fight starting timer. This is just I'm going to go initiate the roleplay timer. Bagging your bone shield, Asala your seal. Asala, make sure your righteous fury isn't on. Looks fine. See how it goes. Adjustments can be made if they need to be made. Do a priest buff, 1 missing. Do a shadow protection, 2 missing. You can flask up at this time. Bregan, homeless, safe, Fitbad, Leasa, Nadoosh, Shadowcrux. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all in there. Paladins to cover. Yeah, just stay on Kings. Yeah. Strike, you are not on the boss.
5,
And you can still be here, it's fine. Demo.
3, 2,
Demo.
1. 바닥 조심하세요.
Weird shadow trap. Melee move.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Yep. Just reset this real quick. No, you were not. Okay, well, like,
잠시 후
you don't taunt the
몰아치기.
boss off me, right? Like... Also, don't stand, like... I also, like, you hear me say on Discord, strike, you are not on the boss, why do you continue to stand on top of me? And, like, fucking place a shadow trap, like, where the tank is? I mean, it's not okay, like, fucking, like, wake the fuck up, right? Like... Anyways, hunters and rogues. Homeless rogue, is it safe? You are doing your misjacks and tricks on Rue. I am marked as main tank in your raid frame. Strike is marked as the off tank. If you press O as an orange, or Oscar, and then navigate to the raid tab, you can see the little icons next to each of our names. Get back and get buffed. There is only one Valkyr. Dodge the singular Valkyr and head up to the Frozen Throne. Do not pull the singular Valkyr. Shield on 22. The roleplay will start off this timer. It is more than enough time to get back and get buffed. There's a fish down. I'm gonna start the roleplay on 10. Yeah, it is. When I was DPSing previously and healing previously, I would start on Lich King to get like a free shadow trap. I am starting the roleplay in 8 seconds. We are missing Might on
5,
the raid.
4, 3, 2.
Pink Joa, Might, those need Might. Need a fish.
그동안 너는 무수히 많은 생명을 고통스럽게 빼앗아 왔지만 말이다. 곧 깨달으리라. 내 일이 끝나면 너는 자비를 구걸하겠지. 나는 거부할 테고.
Shielding now, yeah, about group 5, group 3, group 4. I'm gonna repeat the process for 10 minutes. Combat in 5,
4, 3,
3.
2, 1.
There we go. Goat cheeks. No, that's fine. It's fine. We have half double. That's fine.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee shadow trap. Melee shadow trap. Melee. We are moving. Yeah, zero shambling horror. Sideways.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Shop, is it safe?
바닥
잠시 후
조심하세요.
몰아치기.
Melee trap.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap. Strike me back so we have space. Back and go. Let's back in.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
8% to transition. Shambling in 5.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap, strike, continue moving back. Shambling is there. Asala free global, take Shadow Azora,
바닥
and Asala on the
잠시 후
stream. Melee trap.
몰아치기.
You are retarded. What do you think Enraged Regeneration does against a Frenzied Shambling Horror, dumbass? Retweet, what do you think 12% damage mitigation does against a Frenzied Shambling Horror? It is 2.6 seconds without a Holy Paladin heal here. In theory, he should have been topped up for that melee hit that killed him. So try to secure at least one of the initial 3 goals. You don't have to just like stand there doing nothing. You should ideally be dragging one of the ghouls out. Goat Cheeks, take Devotion Aura. Medivh, take Concentration Aura. Pink Jura, Stereo Aura, Solace Stereo Aura. Alrighty, same deal. More than enough time to have everything you need. Get back and get buffed. Res the 2 on the floor. There's a fish down by the blue square. QTSD only did the one, but you can unironically take Renew off your bar. You can Paramending off cooldown, that's fine, but like, you never need to renew anyone. That's it's not an ability that you cast as a Discipline Priest. Mailbox request in the chat. Whatever. I am initiating the roleplay. Pink Joa, Might the Raid. Dandolf, Focus Magic, your target. QTS then is it safe, eat the fish. Combat 10. Combat 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Grab one of these ghouls, hit it with your things, and pull it
바닥
out.
조심하세요.
Melee Shadow Trap, Melee Shadow Trap. As your shambling horror. For some reason, do not have a ghoul
잠시 후
on you.
몰아치기.
Should have that one off the range. Range shot a trap Lyasa. Lyasa. Grab at one of these ghouls, strike.
바닥 조심하세요.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Fit down, go. Range shot, cleanse fit down.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥
Nadoosh battle
조심하세요.
is Albrina, melee chop, and Albrina. Not sure why you released. That's definitely not a choice that you should be making. Strike taunt. Leave, go
잠시
to
후
the shambling
몰아치기.
and cleanse yourself. And you're dead again.
바닥 조심하세요. 바닥 조심하세요.
Comes me. Yeah, I like it. Look at the deaths. I'm thinking about it. I mean, first transition that's going to be a little more awkward, but I'll try it that way once, yeah, sure. Hunters and rogues. Strike, I'll put you on the king. I'm gonna grab Shamblings, see if I can avoid getting bonked by them. Head up, get buffed. Let's jam. Yeah, trade me. The perhaps more sensible alternative would be to rotate Strike to Feral and a solid 2 Shambling tank, but we'll try it once this way. Shadow Crux, your Vampiric Embrace, Honor Fire, and Shadow Form, and do a Druid buff. Again, Hunters and Rogues in 30 seconds, your Misjacks and Tricks onto Sage to. I'll adjust main and off tank symbols. It is done. Deathbringer will.
5,
Not in
4,
3.
3, 2, 1. 바닥 조심하세요.
Melee Shadow Trap. Melee Shadow Trap.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Impost into
조심하세요.
Necrotic. Melee Trap. Melee Trap. Range Trap.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee Trap. Kenzie the Mage. Cleanse him. Cleanse me.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Range Trap. Range Trap. Shambling.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Range Trap. Medivh. Stay away from the shambling, it is not for you. First raging, strike, pick it up. Spread in a line and away from each other. Ice Sphere targets move out. Pink Jaw, you are a melee Ice Sphere. Strike if that shambling just fucking hit Medivh, I'm wiping ADKP. Okay, that's fine.
당신이 대상입니다.
Wasn't in rage, frenzied hit. Cleanse Martaris, cleanse on Martaris. Or Mastery, Pink Jaw. Alberina, Balaros, Maru, Group 1. Coming up.
2단계.
Hey Cooks, why did we let Martaris die to Necrotic?
잠시 후 몰아치기.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, but you still let him die to it. I'm dead. Strike, you're going Feral. Assault, you're going off tank.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
상기하세요. 3, 2, 1.
At least run.
곧 영혼 쐐기.
Yeah, we at least have a tank that can cleanse themselves.
딜 멈추세요.
Being said, I did not die until the hunter failed to shrink shot the very last enrage.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
3, 2, 1.
Ready, get back, get buffed. Oh man, oh man. Ready, hunters and rogues. Hunters and rogues, your misdirects and tricks return to Maru the Death Knight. Isala is the shambling tank. Don't fuck it up. QTist, you may hear either Isala or myself call for pain suppression on either Isala or Maru. Other than that, your job remains pretty much the same. Yes, you can completely remove renew from your bar if you did that. If you had any last fold, like it is a complete waste of a global cooldown. No renews ever. Yeah. All right. Let's get a summon on Sage and get the show properly on the road so we can head over and suffer in TOGC. There's a fish down by the triangle. Take one of these. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. Let's make it through to second transition with everyone alive and do the fight properly. Priest buffs for Sage. Dandolf, your molten armor. Yeah, that's fine. Sage, you get a stick Shadowra. And just do a Kings on yourself, Sage.
오, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Set of goals, so be sure to grab at least one.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap. Range, you should also probably adjust a little bit. Shambling in the ice block.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap. Melee trap.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Range shot, Madouche.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Second shambling soon.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap. Second shambling. It's all cleanse yourself. And it's all backpedal a bit. Soul space. It's all deep rot.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Madouche. It's all move to white smoke flare. Edge and spread, edge and spread. I would not have recommended that action with the goals, but it is what it is. Stay away from the shambling, it is not for you. Stay away from the shambling, it is not for you. Range DPS, please finish skull. Hand suppression Isala group 1. Nice one. Or do it anyway. Isala, what are you doing? You fucking nigger. Why did you just run with necrotic back in? All ranged on ice spheres, all ranged on ice spheres. If you're a mage, you are on ice spheres right now. Asala, do you understand why you're a fucking retard? Okay. Ryu has the boss.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Ryu has the boss.
2, 1.
Okay, wrap it up. Okay, Asala. What the fuck was going through your head? Yeah, and you walked into the fucking raid. Like, where do you think you see them? Okay, so two things. When you have those two shambling horrors on you, you don't take more ghouls, right? You could have ended up in a situation where the necrotic was bouncing from ghoul to ghoul to ghoul to ghoul, and you had a shambling horror at fucking 6% on you, just wailing on you, right? So you want the necrotic to either be on you or the shambling horror. And then, when the necrotic bounces to you, you stay at that spot that I flared for you, you cleanse yourself, then you return to the raid. Yeah. Wait to go. It's all wait. Everyone wait, because the Valk's gonna. And I don't know what the Valk is doing actually. It's. Okay, I guess you can go. Indeed, I'm aware of the Plague Siphon. We continue to suffer. You have time. Yes. If you are a melee DPS and you get the notification on you that an ice sphere is on you, simply strafe to the side. The ice sphere shoots a frostbolt at the person it is attached to. That frostbolt then explodes and does damage in like a 10-yard radius. That is why I say spread in a line and away from each other during the transition phase. As even ranged DPS and healers, you can still frostbolt each other, right? So, anyways, we're learning. Do a mage buff, do priest buffs, mediev your seal, do kings and sanctuary on the raid. There are multiple fish down, eat at either of the fish. You only ever need like 2 total goals. So, like ideally you, at the very first set of goals, you pop Avenging Wrath, you pick 1 goal, and you just like blast that goal and you drag it out. And then on the next wave of goals, you can Hand of Reckoning 1 out, or if you want to, you can also Righteous Defense. That's fine. Acrux, your Vampiric Embrace, Shadow Form, Breaking your Bone Shield, your Inner Fire, Acrux. Let's look. No mistakes when we kill the boss. We are not short on healing, we are not short on damage. Combat in 15. Yes, we're a little short on brain cells. Let's fix that. Combat in 10. In 5.
5, 4,
In
3,
3.
2, 1.
Here we go.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee, Shadow Trap, we are moving melee. There's a Shambling Horror. Go attack the Shambling Horror.
잠시 후
Taunt that goal
몰아치기.
off range when your taunt is available. Infest into Necrotic. Middle Shadow Trap. Cleanse him and get back quick. All groups be aware of middle Shadow Trap. We are okay, I guess.
잠시 후
Range Shadow Trap,
몰아치기.
range Shadow Trap.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee Trap, Homeless Rogue, Homeless Rogue. Cleanse him, Melee Trap. You should not need any more ghouls, do not take any more ghouls.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee Trap. Second Shambling. Grab it and then... last Necrotic in 2.
바닥 조심하세요.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Melee Trap. Who has popped those? Drake, Homeless, and Medivh. Continue for now. Range DPS finished him in, so. Use the space.
얼음 부채에서 도망치세요.
Why am I losing melee DPS to base fear damage?
이 단계.
SL should take the boss here, SL keep the boss centered.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Stack properly. Stack properly.
Aggro.
SL, when taunting the boss, you do not want to do it until he starts moving. Your taunts before then will not count.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
상기하세요. 3, 2, 1.
곧 영혼 쐐기. 잠시 후 몰아치기.
곧 파멸 시전 상기하세요. 3, 2,
곧 영혼 쐐기.
Who is the third dead to Shadow Shop? Strike, Medivh, and... Let's go. As we are pushing Lich King to 0%, or rather, first transition 70%, it is completely fine as a melee DPS to move to the face and to not pop a Shadow Trap. Most of the melee understood this. 3 of you did not. We are making transition. We are not running out of space. It is completely fine to lose some damage, to not pop a Shadow Trap and go flying, or be in proximity of a said popped Shadow Trap. We are not going to hit the enrage. You need to not be on the floor. Sage and Goat, make sure that you're both judging lights. Pink Joa and Medivh, you can judge wisdom for now. I saw judge light. Any further failures we met with much harsher punishment. Yeah, neither of our vets having Vindication is an issue, but it's not like why we're wiping currently. Something glass houses. We have proof that you went flying off the edge, dude. Like, I mean, what more proof do you want? Sorry? Yep.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Anyways, don't make any mistakes, don't be in the wrong positions, and the boss will be on the floor. Let's get a Druid buff on the raid. 5 are missing, let's get a Priest buff on the raid. 1 missing. Is it safe? Your poisons, Tree Fire.
순식간에 끝내줘. 그동안 너는 무수히 많은 생명을 고통스럽게 빼앗아 왔지만 말이다. 곧 깨달으리라. 내 일이 끝나면 너는 자비를 구걸하겠지. 나는 거울 테고 고뇌에 찬 네 비명은 풀려난 내 힘에 대한 서약이 되리라.
Combat in 10. Combat in 5. It is about plus 5 yards of the Shadow Trap area when it goes off.
2, 1.
Here we go. What the fuck? That was weird. The important thing is no one died.
바닥 조심하세요.
Range Shadow Trap, melee we are adjusting as well. There's your Shambling Horror.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Infest into Necrotic. We're gonna range trap and Lin the Warrior, Lin the Warrior, Lin the Warrior. Hunsum. Do not run in front of the Shambling. Grab at one of these ghouls.
잠시 후
Range
몰아치기.
trap. Range trap. Right, from here, do not grab any more ghouls. You actually technically have too many already, but that's gonna be alright.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap, melee trap, melee trap. Homeless Rogue. Homeless Rogue.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Shambling in 5.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap, melee trap. Shambling Horror is coming out. Grab the Shambling Horror in 2 seconds. Taunt it now.
바닥 조심하세요.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Melee trap, and he's casting Infest, so move further. Desac Sage. That's all a deep rot.
Aggro.
Cutiest Pain Suppression Isala. Goat Cheeks Desac. Okay. Isala bearded a Hammer of Justice, that's shambling. Alright, Holy Wrath it. Cleanse yourself and return to the raid and cleanse me every Soul Shriek. Mages swap onto Ice Spheres or Raging Spirits. Melee maintain max melee range. I have an Ice Sphere on me. Ice Sphere on melee DPS, Sage. All DPS, Skull and Ice Spheres, that includes mages. All DPS, Skull and Ice Spheres. All DPS, Skull and Ice Spheres. Escala, do not taunt the Lich King yet. Wait for him to finish his, like, doodad.
2단계.
All ranged on Ice Spheres at this time. Taunt him now. Taunt him now. As soon as he starts moving towards me, that's when you taunt and then put him down middle.
잠시 후
Stack
몰아치기.
behind the Lich King. Stack behind the Lich King. Putting icons on the boomies. Be inside the boomies. Asala, Holy Wrath.
Aggro.
Pink Joa, Holy Wrath. And Medivh, Holy Wrath.
잠시 후
시간
몰아치기.
상기하세요. 3, D.
Defile in 2, Defile in 1. Out of the Defile in 1.
멈추세요. 딜 멈추세요.
Recenter Lich King, Heroism. I have the boss. Maru has the boss. Maru has the boss. Maru has the boss.
잠시
Stack
후
properly, stack
몰아치기.
properly. Stack with the group. Defile in 8 seconds. Do not potato this defile in cooldown. Defile in 4, defile in 3, defile in 2, defile in 1.
영혼 세기.
Do not defile the raid in 1. Hideous.
당신은 하늘. 잠시 후
당신은
몰아치기.
QTS, do you understand what a defile is? Have you ever been on Lich King before? You didn't move at all, dude. You didn't move until the defile was down. You have like the reaction time of a fucking potato. Hello. I don't need to be sorry, QTS. I need you to be better. I think he desocked. His deep would have been on cooldown. He would have desocked that Reaper. He just didn't get healed through it. Let me check his death log again. No, it's like not on you. Last heal from Goat Cheeks is 2.0. Last heal from Sage is 2.3. He just wasn't topped up after a melee when he should have been. Like, both Holy Paladins should have had a heal in between these melees. What do you mean 0.06? So yeah, okay, yeah, you get him at 0.05. So Sage should have had another heal in here, but he didn't for whatever reason. Make sure your target of target box is ticked and set to always. You can also, at the like right now, you can target Lich King. Like you see he's sitting up there on his throne, right click on him and set him as your focus. That way you can always see who he is targeting regardless of who you are targeting. Yep. Also, you should have traded me for a Swiftness Potion. If you have not traded for a Swiftness Potion, they are free. You use the Swiftness Potion proactively. You can see the Swiftness Potion lasts for 15 seconds. Defile is a 2-second cast. So as I'm counting down Defile in 5, Defile in 4, Defile in 3, you pop the Swiftness Potion. If you have other movement speed modifiers, you pop those as well, such as Rocket Boots or Sprint or whatever. You do that before you are the Defile target. So that if you are the Defile target, you already have these movement speed modifiers on you, and you then simply hold W on your keyboard, or both mouse buttons, or click to move forward. Anyways, please play a Jeeves if available, with a ready check ideally for pull. Thank you for the Jeeves. Much appreciate. Everyone repair at the Jeeves. He has a circle on his head. Do a priest buff, 2 missing. Do a mage buff, 2 missing. A crux, who are priest buffs. Do a kings on mages. Do a wisdom on shamans. Bregan, you are pet. A crux, push your buttons. Bregan, are you good to go? Asperity, are you good to go? Silver lining, we made it out of phase 1. And we just need to not defile the raid, and we can successfully kill the Lich King. I am heading over to initiate the roleplay at this time. Rain's on for just a couple of minutes, and the boss is on the floor. Promise. Again, if you need swiftness, these are free of charge always. Just initiate a trade. If you need a fast, trade with gold.
순식간에 끝내줘. 그동안 너는 무수히 많은 생명을 고통스럽게 빼앗아 왔지만 말이다.
고맙습니다.
곧 깨달으리라.
One moment.
내일이 끝나면 너는 자비를 구걸하겠지. 나는 거부할 테고 고뇌 찬 네 비밀.
Again, don't be the person that fucks up. I don't want to have to like take all your DKP, but I will do it. So. Combat in 4,
3,
3,
2,
2.
1.
Here we go. Rest of the infests. Grab ghoul. Melee trap. Shambling horror. There you go.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee trap. Free necrotic. Just cleanse yourself and backpedal it. Grab one of these ghouls. Middle trap. All groups be aware of middle trap. Necrotic soon.
바닥 조심하세요.
QDS go to the shambling and abolish disease. Abolish disease. Nope, you are bad. Also, correct, he should have cleansed him before he died. Alberina, Badaraz, QDS, quickly. Take it and rebuff yourself and move to the shadow shot middle. Grab the shambling and then move away.
바닥
I'll bring in an
조심하세요.
innervate Cutius, melee
잠시 후
trap, melee trap.
몰아치기.
Sage, D-Suck. It'll die in a couple seconds. There it goes. Rest of the Raging Spirits.
Aggro.
Sphere, Medivh. Sphere, Cutius. Second Raging Spirits. Sphere, Pitdod, or Pincho, rather, sorry. They also fend off and undo me. I'm not ordering necessarily. Sphere, Homeless Rogue.
2단계.
All ranged on that Ice Sphere, and then everyone on the Raging Spirits.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Okay, Soul Shriek, stack, stack, stack. He shrieked, right? Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I thought he shrieked already. I am totally bad. I am bad. Ignore triangle. Do not attack triangle. Brad, please battle as Cutius.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Cutius, wait for infest. Acrux, do your divine him
곧 영혼 쓰기.
out of the defile. Still save skull. Stun it.
딜 멈추세요.
Cutius, take the battles. Cutius, come on. Listen to the words I'm saying.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Totems. Pile in 8.
곧 파멸 시전 산지하세요.
Not available. You'll be fine.
곧
Pile
영혼
in 2.
쓰기.
1.
You'll be fine. Yeah, I'll die down first. So, Cutius, like, you have DBM timers, and like, you can hear me, right? I said wait for infest to res, yes? You resed on infest, and then you died. You died in the first place due to my error, but like,
딜 멈추세요.
you need to listen to the words I am saying. If I say wait to take the battle res until infest, it means wait to take the battle res until infest. And again, you have your own DBM timers that you can see.
2.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
So ideally that Raging Spirit would have been dead. Yeah, Aurora the Mage, you have 89,000 damage on Raging Spirits. It is strictly from fucking Living Bomb. Like, I am calling for mages to swap to Raging Spirits. And also, Kinsey the Mage, you have 10,000 damage to Raging Spirits. I am calling for mages to swap to Raging Spirits on, like, second Raging spawn. Not dot them, but, like, you know, attack them. So that they're not a problem.
너무 멀리 있습니다.
Silver Lining, Jeeves is still up. Repair at the Jeeves. Shade. 1. I know Cooks isn't quite up yet. Here's a ready trick. Ideally for pull. If you need a flask, I will sell you a flask. Unfortunately. As soon as Acox teleports up, I am initiating a roleplay. You know the drill. Maybe. Maybe. Again, your pet. Do a mage buff or shadow cooks. Rains on. Kill the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Thank God indestructibles are cheap.
바닥 조심하세요.
We've got range shadow trap. Range shadow trap. Some shambling.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Infest into necrotic. Range shadow trap. Brad the feral. Cleanse Brad the feral. Indeed. Grab one of these ghouls.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Range trap. Infest. Cleanse yourself. Grab one ghoul.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee, we are moving. Cleanse also.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
So I'll backpedal a bit. We have
바닥 조심하세요.
melee trap, and second shambling coming out. There's second shambling. I saw it. Cleanse yourself. And continue backpedaling. Probably we have transition in
잠시 후 몰아치기.
4%. Last infest, we'll see. Heal it up. Get dead. Just cleanse him. Just cleanse him. It's fine. Go back. Dead. Sage, you can desuck. I saw you were deprot.
바닥 조심하세요.
Pain suppression, Asala, group 1. I have the Raging Spirit. If you have Ice Sphere, spread away, Asperity. Asala, you can desuck. Sphere indeed. All DPS on Ragings or Ice Spheres at this time. Let's get them down in a timely fashion. DPS on Skull. DPS on Skull.
2단계.
Boss Ice Sphere and then finish off Skull. Asala taunt the boss now. Multi-taunted, that's okay, I'll take it back.
잠시 후
Stack
몰아치기.
properly, stack properly, stack properly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, Assault, Holy Wrath, and move the Lich King with Pink Joa, Holy Wrath.
Aggro.
And the
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Defile in 4, Defile in 3,
멈추세요.
Defile in 2,
1.
Defile in 1.
명원
Out
쓰기.
멈추세요.
of the defile, out of the defile, move, 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 move. Move the Lich King back to center, move, 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 move. Fucking Christ. Why are we not in the center still? I'm taunting. Mario has the boss. Alvarina, Balderaz, and Martaris
잠시 후
group 2.
몰아치기.
Martaris take Balderaz and fast just went out. Heroism, heroism.
곧
Heroism,
판매
heroism, check,
시간
heroism, heroism.
참여하세요.
Defile 3, Defile 2, Defile 1.
진이
Do not defile the
대상입니다.
raid in 1. Leasa. Reasonable. Less than ideal, but workable. Holy Wrath,
잠시 후
Soul.
몰아치기.
Holy Wrath, Pink Jaw. Holy Wrath, Medivh.
딜 멈추세요. 딜
these all here still
멈추세요.
Good. Sage, let me get your desock. Spread for Defile 3. Oh, what the I just died to every application, okay. So let's all move to Throne. Rotate, rotate. Pull him back further away from that Defile and rotate so that his cape, so you're facing the Defile.
Aggro.
Yeah. Kill Skull, ignore the other two. Kill Skull, ignore the other two. Kill Skull, ignore the other two. Nadoosh, Battle Rose, Maru. Hilton Infest.
딜
곧 명원
멈추세요.
쓰기.
Yeah.
곧 판매 시전 상기하세요. 3.
Defile in 3, Defile in 2, Defile in 1. Maru is taunting. Maru has the boss. Pink Joe, Divine Shield. Safe.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Guilty Infest. So we're down our Disc Priests, of course. We are ignoring Valkyries and pushing Lich King. Goat Cheek Seal.
곧 명원
I'm
쓰기.
just dead to auto attacks.
곧 판매 시전
잠시 후
상기하세요.
몰아치기.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate our Disc Priests.
곧 명원 쓰기. 잠시 후
Too many Defiles in the
몰아치기.
raid. And, okay, so like, there's a Defile in the path of the Lich King, right? So like, so the idea would be to pull him. Whenever I'll show you. You might have had the right idea. I'll show you again.
사정거리에서 벗어났습니다.
1 second. As a Jeeves down, Jeeves has a circle on its head. So roughly speaking, the Defile is on White Smoke Flare here, right? Maybe a little further down, but rough estimate Defile was on White Smoke Flare. So what I was looking for you to do, and obviously there wasn't a lot of time to do it, was to pull Lich King all the way over here, and then rotate so that you were like where I am right now. So that way the Valkyries don't go into the defile, they go off this way, right? Gotcha, it's fine. Ideally, like again, defile just wouldn't be placed that way. Wes's defile was also a little centrally, but it was workable. So along the raid at least. Anyways. Someone initiated someone on Shadowcrux, I have a summon going on Frozen, and someone initiated someone on Your Mama Group 5. Word. Mine may or may not be cheaper than the auction house, that is up to you. I sell at 100 per, and raid always be around 100 per. Have some softness potions as well. Trade. We have an excess of paladins. You can just like go kings everyone if you want. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. Not currently, at least. I might call for it, but for now, it's fine. Ready check, ideally for Paul. Trade ping show. No trick. And everyone came back ready. The roleplay initiates off this timer. This is a roleplay initiating timer. Get your Hellstones from the Hellstone well. By the time you need them, Battle Roses should be up, but also simply do not die. Yes, Alberina, do a Druid buff or Nadouche. Hellscup, Alberina, Hummus, and Nadouche.
4, 3,
Roleplay is
1.
initiate. No mistakes, and we kill the boss. Do not defile the raid. Do not pop a shadow trap. Deliver your necrotics properly. And we kill the boss every time. With minimal suffering. Delicious.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee shadow trap. Melee shadow trap. Slightly angled shambling, but better than the melee.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
바닥 조심하세요.
Melee shadow trap and red. Grab just one of these ghouls, and that's all you'll need for the rest of this
바닥
room.
조심하세요.
Melee trap, melee trap,
잠시 후
melee
몰아치기.
move, melee move. Crop soon. Middle trap, all groups be aware. Dandolf, be aware there's a middle trap. Good.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
Ranged trap and a second shambling is on you. Just slap him. 5% to transition. Last necrotic in 3, last infest, sage you can desock and aura mastery,
잠시 후
melee trap,
몰아치기.
melee trap, melee move. Melee move. Saw a deprot, you have a frenzied shambling.
Aggro.
First of the raging spirits. Necrotic should be clear, use the space. If Ice Sphere in melee, move off to the side, not in front. If Ice Sphere, you move to White Smoke Flare. Ice Sphere, MMR Terrorist. Ice Sphere on tank, the max melee range. Range DPS help out on Ice Spheres and on Ragings at this time. All DPS, Skull and Ice Spheres, range DPS, Ice Spheres are your priority at this time. If you're range DPS, the Ice Spheres are your priority.
2단계.
I saw a taunt. And Sunter.
잠시 후 몰아치기.
It's fine. Stack properly, stack properly. 1, 2, 3, a solo move through and Holy Wrath and follow the Valkyries West Witch King. Think Joa Holy Wrath, that's fine. And last Holy Wrath, anyone? Defile in 4, defile in 3, defile in 2, defile in 1, do not defile the raid in
어,
1
명원
second.
쓰기.
That'll be defile, we are moving. Recenter Lich King, Reaper application, use your DSAC at this time. Oh, did I? It's fine, you're fine. Heroism, 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 heroism. Take one more step back, Asala, just one little step. It's fine. Right. And
잠시
stack
후
properly, stack
몰아치기.
properly. As available, Hand of Salvation Aurora, Group 5. You should have your D prod up by the time this Reaper comes.
파멸 시전 상기하세요. 3,
Defile in 3, defile in 2, defile in 1, do not defile the raid in 1. Urchin.
당신이
Blink.
대상입니다.
Play Wrath Asala and move with the Valkyries.
잠시 후
Think Joa, you can
몰아치기.
Holy Wrath. And final Holy Wrath. Rue is taunting the Lich King in 3, 2, 1. Rue has the Lich King. Why are we losing Diamond? Why is this fast?
멈추세요.
Lynn and Martaris is pretty cool. Save. Skull. Good. Keep teleporter clear.
곧 파멸
Innervate.
시전 상기하세요.
Um,
3, 2,
Defile in 1. Keep teleporter clear. Spread. Nadoosh. And get stacked unless you're Nadoosh, and then Nadoosh gets stacked.
3, 2, 1.
We are ignoring Valkyries and pushing Lich King. 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 You'll Divine Shield coming out of that Sage.
곧 파멸 시전 상기하세요. 3, 2,
Use your Divine Shield, yes, so you don't get blasted. And DSOC as well.
바닥 조심하세요. 바닥 조심하세요.
Nope. You can take 4th, but up to that, you are not thinking about Raging Spirits. They are not for you. You are judging and cleansing me. Every soul shriek. All ranged on Ice Spheres, all ranged on Ice Spheres. If you are a ranged DPS, Boomies, Nadoosh, and Albrina, you are now Ice Sphere priorities. Nadoosh and Albrina, you are Ice Sphere priority. It's fine. DPS should be on Skull, DPS should be on Skull. Misdirects and Tricks to Maru. 2 tricks are available, it would appear. I saw taunt the Lich King and stack him behind the Raging Spirits. Alrighty. We've done it. If you have the ability to sacred shield yourself, do so at this time. Kill spirits if you have the ability to do so. Heal yourself if you can heal yourself. Following, always on blue square. Triangle. Stop. Moon, speed with the icons. Icons be together. Follow. Pink Joe, you can rotate to Shadow. Coming out of this, Asala will have the Lich King. Asala, you will keep Lich King right on the edge until he casts the summon, and then you will move him across. So if you end up in the center, then just meet him at the edge, keep him at the edge.
곧 파멸
Start to
시간
defile first.
정리하세요.
Damage on Skull. Wait for the summon, and now start running. Just sprint across. Don't even think about it. Just move all the way across. Move to like White Smoke Flare. Just keep on keeping on. Keep moving. There's still space. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep backpedaling. And then rotate so that your back is to the spirits. Defile in 4, defile in 3, defile in 2.
1.
Spectre defile.
곧 영혼 쐐기.
And if you're not Nurture Trick, yep, Typhoon the spirits, Typhoon the approaching spirits. And if you're not me, get behind the Lich King. Right cooks. When so now move to totems, move the totems, just start moving the totems. And when we're out, you'll move to like where the demonic portal is. And that's the fight. Innovate, Eleanor, group 5. Follow. You'll have CDs coming out of this Asala. We're in here for 30 seconds. You'll have like deep prod up, I think. When you, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You'll have Fang up at least, and you'll be fine. And you still have Arden, so. And we have like a Pain Step we give you. I think I know that's on cooldown. No, he still has Ardent. Ardent. Coming out in 3, coming out in 2, coming out in 1. Do not defile the raid in 1 second. Spread for defile. That's all I move. That's all I move. Pop your Cindy Fang. Get out of the defile. Move. Oh, well. You're fine. Pop your get healed cooldown. Sage, you should not have been there. That's very silly. I'll bring in a battle as Sage. Move the Lich King Asala. Keep backpedaling. Weird.
곧 파멸
Sage, hand
시간
Asala from Nurtrick.
정리하세요.
Defile in 3,
3,
defile in 2, defile in 1.
1.
Do not defile the raid in
멈추기.
1 second. With the defile and a Mortarist, get behind the boss unless you are Mortarist. Why are we moving Asala? You have now placed Vile Spirits directly in the center of the room, which is not where we want them. Did you see a whole bunch of dogs above you? Anyways, it's fine. We'll do. Follow. It's fine. I swear I saw this cast of Soul Shriek earlier, so. Hog.
곧 파멸 시간
Ready.
정리하세요.
Pop, get out of the defile. Pop some cooldowns. Asala. Goat Cheeks, DSOC, and Aura Mastery. Oh, sorry, I accidentally Death Grip Lich King. Alright, it's fine. We're moving. Rue has the Lich King.
곧 파멸 시간 정리하세요. 3.
Agreed. Good. Almost Deathless Lich King. I'll fix it, yeah, 1 second. There's no MSRS here. Also, that system is fucking cringe, and any guild that uses it should fucking themselves. Yep.
내가 계획한 대로구나. 의도는 아니었겠지만 합당한 보상이 있으리라.
Bing bong. Frozen, you were Frozen Storms, right? Where are they? Boop. Tomorrow you can answer for TOGC. We're yeah. We've been in ICC a little bit too long. We might fit in a TOGC tomorrow after some purple dragons. We'll see. Yeah. Anyways, ultimately, yeah, not TOGC tomorrow after some purple dragons. Anyways, up to Lich King was a fine Icecrown Citadel, which is an unfortunate statement to have to make. Mhm. I don't know. That's the case with a lot of guilds a lot of the time. That's true, Mr. Gussie. Almost a Deathless Lich King with the swaps made and just fucking got himself killed on Wicked Spirits. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Aggro.
Remind me the next time Cindy Trinket drops us all about it for you. Thanks, Chip. Vanquisher normal, or Death Knight Mage Druid. Anyways, those of you who made mistakes tonight,